We all have seen and heard about various accomplished businessmen over the years, and all are unique in their own way. But I'm more fascinated by Charlie Munger, who perhaps is one of the oldest businessmen, investors, and American billionaires of all time. Not much is known to the layman than Warren Buffett. Charlie Munger, too, is one of the most prominent financial specialists of all time. The two extremely rich financial specialists met first in 1959. It was at last in 1978 that Buffett and Munger started working together. There's something very fascinating about Munger. He has been a prime inspiration of all who are interested in business, especially those who look forward to investing cash in stocks. And he has acquired so much and has everything, but he wasn't born with a silver spoon. Hello and welcome to Money Invest. Join our channel by hitting subscribe and clicking the bell icon to get updated on our new uploads. Without any further ado, and let's dive in and introduce you to the highly influential businessman. Charlie Munger was continuously interested in money. Like Warren, he too had significant enthusiasm to become rich. He once said, "Because I didn't need Ferraris, I needed the freedom. I frantically needed it now." I'm going to take you to Charlie Munger's 7 fundamental tips for anyone who needs to create money within the stock market. Highly concentrated knowledge procured over a few decades of contributing, which you may be able to take advantage from in just a number of minutes. Observance, key to success. For Charlie Munger, understanding books and articles will assist you advance. The objective is to continually update your information. Charlie Munger specifies that you become a better investor, and in order to, you should have an idea and information about all the areas. He hence prescribes extensive reading on investment. But not only that, don't delay to read other books that will assist you. Way better to understand subjects that will afterward assist you when choosing whether or not to contribute in a business. I often wonder where on earth he has gotten such ethical sense. I wish I got some of the talent. Understanding limits. Numerous speculators make the botch of buying shares in companies whose commerce they don't understand. This frequently leads them to lose cash. There's a saying that completely adds up Charlie Munger's thoughts in this area. In life, it is your ignorance that costs you money. This could be a principled truth in my opinion. No one ought to attempt to be brilliant according to Charlie Munger. You have to be mindful of your limits. This will decrease your dangers interminably. Indeed, you'll know how to be rational and not contribute in regions you don't understand. So that this rule does not anticipate you from missing out on winning ventures in unused ranges that you simply don't, however, ace. You ought to continuously look forward to extend your information, as Charlie Munger suggests. In this way, you'll always look to diminish your numbness. Application of KISS principle. The investment world is complex. After you arrive in this modern world, you see tons of new concepts and terms that you just don't have an idea about. Numerous investors then make the blunder of spreading themselves too lean by attempting close to everything conceivable. These investors waste a good amount of time and more awful money. Charlie Munger says that the most ideal way to form a fortune within the stock market is to take after a straightforward technique. No one got to explore for complex procedures. For Charlie Munger, within the larger part of cases, the finest speculation openings are in businesses that are simple to understand. Applying the KISS, aka Keep It Basic Stupid, guidelines is hence to ensure victory, just as Charlie Munger. Numbers aren't storytellers. Before contributing, a few individuals spend ample amount of time examining the numbers, but didn't of examining an entire set of numbers. These financial specialists disregard to spend time thinking. For Charlie Munger, giving much significance to numbers may be a mistake. People calculate too much and think too little. Numbers do play a part, of course. Be that as it may, they don't mean everything. Taking the time to get it, the subjective viewpoints of a trade, is regularly indeed more vital. Charlie Munger considers here about the culture of a company, its administration, or its future aspirations. By taking time to think on these dimensions, you can have good advantage over investors who only look at numbers. We value your enthusiasm, and just a humble reminder, don't forget to subscribe to our channel on YouTube and ring the bell to get informed about new episodes, and keep watching. Be careful of affirmation bias. Confirmation bias, too known as theory affirmation predisposition, is the cognitive inclination that comprises of favored data confirming one's biased thoughts or theories, and or giving less weight to theories and data that work against one's mind. resulting in a hesitance to alter one's mind. For Charlie Munger, distance as well, numerous financial specialists are going after this kind of affirmation. They are not searching for sufficient conflicting data to challenge their concepts. Going after this affirmation inclination can play tricks. Before you contribute, you've got to go past your concepts. This will assist you restrain your dangers, according to Charlie Munger. Reasonable cost for an extraordinary trade is the finest thing. All the quotations from Charlie Munger on investment, I must say that this site is one of my favorites. An extraordinary trade at a reasonable cost is predominant to a fair trade at a greater price. Buying an underestimated stock can sometimes make you a decent benefit. Be that as it may, within the longer run, it's likely superior for you to agree to buy an awesome trade at a fair price. The rest may be a matter of persistence. You may have to be able to hold your position over the long term to get advantage of the predominance of your trade you've got contributed in. 99% calmness and the rest being eagerness. Charlie Munger has been with Warren Buffett for more than 40 years. Like Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger accepts that persistence is the key to making a part of cash within the stock advertised. Agreeing to Warren Buffett, the relentlessness of some who need to induce wealthy exceptionally and rapidly is accurately what resists them from succeeding. Charlie Munger moreover prescribes being persistent 99% of the time, whereas holding up for the correct time to act. When the proper time comes, you have to be flexible to seize the opportunities you've been waiting for a long time. Becoming wealthy along with your ventures can take place if you're able to invest expansive entries of money on your best thoughts. According to Charlie Munger, you must utilize the time you've got to hold up, to plan yourself, to create the finest conceivable choices within the 1% of the time that you find fit to take action. Charlie Munger has played a humongous part within the mind-blowing victory of Berkshire Hathaway over the past 40 years. However, very few individuals take the time to study and tune into Charlie Munger's continuous, profitable advice. On the Everest of a $2 billion fortune, Charlie Munger has numerous privileged insights to share when it comes to helping people make cash within the stock showcase. The 7 tips from Charlie Munger that he has so brilliantly shared will assist you succeed by contributing within the stock showcase. In short, just as Mr. Munger says, the iron rule of nature is you get what you reward for. If you want ants to come, you put sugar on the floor. Or take a simple idea and take it seriously. Everything starts with baby steps. And certainly, as we all know, it has been the case with Mr. Munger. As we are almost close to wrapping up this wealth-making video, we must thank Munger for being himself and sharing all his knowledge and experiences of all these years of his journey from scratch to a billionaire investor. If you want to read more about him and his ideas, you can check out his book, Poor Charlie's Almanac and On Success. So now that we've reached the end of the video, wait. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so that you can become a part of the squad and the channel. Till we meet again, keep investing, keep loving, and don't forget to keep your families safe. Thanks for watching the video. Adios.